Today we're diving into a hot topic: how to get promoted and become successful as an introvert. Most people assume that to be successful, you need to be the loudest voice, have a ton of hot takes, be social, and be an extrovert. Nope, not really. And that's not a hot take. That's as real as it gets. Get ready, because this is the Introvert's Guide to Making It Big. Hey there, leaders. So you know how in the workplace, extroverts often steal the show? They're the loudest, the most opinionated, and seem to always get the attention. Well, today, I'm here to shine a light on something pretty cool: the superpowers introverts bring to the table. I had to learn to lean into these strengths, but once I was able to channel my introvert powers, I showed up better, I had less anxiety, and I knew exactly where and how I could impact the business. And my career exploded. Yours can too, so snuggle up and listen in. First, the superpowers of introverts. In my experience at these bigger companies, I've seen introverts work their magic time and time again. They might not always be the ones dominating the conversation, but they've got some serious skills and perspectives. Take deep thinking, for example. I've seen introverts tackle problems in a way that blows everyone's mind. They have this ability to dive in and come out with killer solutions. And active listening? Introverts are pros at tuning in and really understanding what's going on. They listen not just with their ears, but with their entire being. And empathy. Oh, introverts have that in abundance. They can put themselves in other people's shoes and truly understand where they're coming from. And what about creativity, you ask? Boom, introverts are bursting with it. Given some quiet time, they come up with the ideas that can change the game. I led a team full of creatives, and 90% of them would classify themselves as introverts, including myself. It didn't mean our work was bad. If anything, it made our work and collaboration shine even more. So yeah, introverts might not always be the loudest, but they've got some serious superpowers that can make a real difference in any workplace. Second, leveraging introverted superpowers for your career growth. First off, strategic planning. Introverts have a knack for thinking long-term and mapping out a great game plan. They're not just focused on the immediate tasks at hand, they're thinking several steps ahead, anticipating challenges, and devising strategies to overcome them. When it comes to relationships, introverts prioritize quality over quantity. They may not be the ones working the room at the networking events, but they excel at building deep, meaningful connections that withstand the test of time. Whether it's with colleagues, clients, or industry contacts, introverts foster relationships, they build trust, respect, and genuine rapport. What about thought leadership? Glad you asked that too. Introverts may not be the ones vying for the spotlight in large meetings or presentations, but put them in front of a keyboard or a small group, and they'll share insights that'll make you think twice. Their thoughtful approach to communication, coupled with their depth of knowledge and expertise, positions them as valuable thought leaders within any organization in any industry. And let's not even talk about leadership. Introverts lead by example. They don't just talk the talk, they actually walk the walk, because they have to. They inspire their team through their actions. They demonstrate integrity, humility, work ethic, and they earn the respect of their colleagues. Instead of relying on authoritative commands, introverted leaders empower their team members to take ownership of their work and lead by example, fostering a culture of collaboration, trust, and innovation. I should know, I was an introvert executive. First-hand knowledge here. So, introverts may approach career growth a bit differently than their extroverted counterparts. But make no mistake, their unique powers can propel them to great heights in the workplace. I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to myself. Section 3, thirdly, overcoming challenges and embracing growth. Let's talk about the hurdles we as introverts face and how we can conquer them to continue growing. So first up, overcoming self-doubt. Introverts, we can be our own worst critics, constantly second-guessing themselves and our abilities. But when we push past that inner voice of doubt, we unleash our full potential. It's about recognizing our strengths, embracing our unique perspective, and stepping confidently into our powers. What about setting boundaries? We're masters of this. We understand the importance of self-care and know when we need to recharge our batteries, whether it's taking a quiet moment alone or politely declining those social engagements. You know what I mean. Introverts prioritize well-being without apology. And you know what? It makes me even more effective in the long run. And it will for you too. Because when we show up, we'll be fully present and engaged. And if we haven't gone quite there yet on your journey, let me know in the comments below what is holding you back from setting your boundaries. And lastly, seek support. While introverts may prefer solitude, we're not afraid to reach out and ask for help when we need it. Whether it's seeking out mentorship for guidance, attending those networking events to expand our circle, or simply asking our colleagues for advice. We understand the value of leaning on others. We know that growth doesn't happen in isolation. We're not too proud to admit when we could use a helping hand. I know I'm vulnerable. I'll be vulnerable like that. I'll ask for help when I need it. So while introverts like myself may face our fair share of challenges, we're also incredibly resilient and resourceful. We can embrace our strengths, set our boundaries, and seek support when needed. And that's the way we can continue to thrive and continue to grow and get promoted within our workplace. So it's time to recognize and celebrate the incredible strengths that we have as introverts, what we bring to the table. We may not always be the ones commanding the spotlight, but we're deeply thinking, we're actively listening, we're empathetic. And creativity and our undeniable superpowers can drive real change in any workplace. Trust me, I've done it for 20 years. It was hard, not easy, but I had to work at it. But by leveraging these strengths, we can chart a path to career success, whether it's through strategic planning, meaningful relationships, insights and thoughts, or simply by leading by example. Our unique approach to leadership fosters collaboration, trust, and innovation that everyone can benefit from. So who wouldn't want these qualities on their team? Now, if you can learn to channel these strengths, continue to lean into them, you can build a very, very successful career for yourself, or even partner with your favorite extrovert and create your dream business. Thanks for watching all. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps us find more leaders hoping to create the life they've always wanted. Take care, and I'll see you next time.